All right, it's coming up 9 minutes away from 7. Speed, alcohol and fatigue, all major contributing factors to road deaths in New Zealand. So where are we at? 10 people died on the roads this past weekend, that we know. That's 126 souls lost on the roads so far this year, 20 more than the same time last year. If the road toll continues at this rate, more than 300 people will have died on our roads by the 31st of December. By way of comparison, 297 people died on the roads last year. 253 in 2013 and 308 in 2012. To reduce the toll, our Road Safety Authority needs to make sure its key messages are getting through to the right people. Joining us now is Ernst Zollner from NZTA. Ernst, thank you very much for joining us this morning. A devastating weekend, about that we can agree. I was talking with some experts in this yesterday about the police's reaction that, you know, we need to reduce speed limits, we need to increase demerit points. Do you agree with me and a couple of others who believe that that is perhaps understandable, but a knee-jerk reaction from the police?
I think the physics of all of this, I mean, we're not going to argue with the science, really. I mean, we all understand the faster you go, you know, it makes a big difference, speed, whatever that causes the accident. But if we look at the accidents that have been going up, it's the road runoffs, it's the head-on collisions, it's the intersections. So in addition to looking at speed on selected road, we need to keep investing the $1 billion or so we do every year to make the roads safer. So it's a complete package.
Right.
Speed limits are a small part of it.
Sure. And I'm glad to hear you say that, because essentially I go a bit further than you and say it's just a knee-jerk reaction. You can't slow the whole country down because of one bad weekend on the roads. Everyone agrees we need to spend more money improving the quality of our roads. But what do we do to improve the quality of those fringe drivers, maybe that 10, 15% who are causing most of the accidents? Because your campaigns are not getting through to them, are they?
We've had some spectacular successes with young drivers. You know, we were way behind Australia, we overtook them. Alcohol is going really well. So, yes, you're right, we keep learning. We did a lot of focus group in saying, why are the messages not getting through on speed? And they told us, don't tell me I'm a bad driver, I'm a great driver. Don't insult my car, I love my car. But what people did say is, we don't understand roads, we don't understand why a ditch is so dangerous, or a tree, or, you know, and why I should adjust my speed. So ignore the posted speed limit. Why should I drive carefully? People tell us that.
But the situation doesn't seem to be improving. I mean, I'm looking at road deaths, and they were tracking down over quite a considerable period of time. 2011 was a low one. 2013 was very low. Then it was up again in 2014. It's probably going to be up again now. I mean, if you calculated the number of deaths that we would just expect normally on the road, because we're never going to get it to zero.
We aim for zero. That's our sort of mission, and what we really go for. But what happened after 2013 with the economy booming, population growth, we've seen a sharp increase in traffic on the roads. That's why we're seeing those head-on crashes and the overtaking, the mistakes and the runoff. So just in the last quarter, traffic on the roads has grown more than 4%. That's huge. So more trucks, more cars, more motorcyclists, more cyclists. So and it's that I think people are getting impatient. They're sitting behind trucks. 2 years ago, they were a lot fewer trucks. Okay, so impatience, definitely. Impatience is one of those things. So what is your strategy to get through to that 15% of people who are the real problems on the road? Because they're not watching your ads and appreciating them. Have you got a strategy to get through to them? We have, and we're working, and we had to go to them. We had to go into that exact group you describe, and so we had to find new people, new ways to get to them, and ask them, what would make you? And they told us, tell us about the road. Nobody's tell us why this road is more dangerous than that one. We just don't understand it. So we're trying to work on clever new ways, new strategies. We know we did it with young people. They were hard too, and we made a huge difference for them. We know we can get to this group too. It will take a while. This is hard. You know, we know at the hard stuff, those real remote rural roads where a lot of people are going too fast.
Okay, you're working on it anyway. Ernst Zollner, thank you very much for joining us, Road Safety Director with the NZTA. It's